Hello, Journey is here. So I was actually looking at our ranked game, our first ranked game against the mage, which had quite a few cards, and we could have actually played the game better. In playing that game, I was explaining some concepts. So, however, as a result, I was not playing the most optimal move at that time. I mentioned that against better decks, you need to play more aggressively and put your stats on the board earlier, so that your opponent has less time to react. And there's a point here where if we go back to here
Good card.
on turn 5,
That's actually really annoying.
instead of playing the Shattered Sun Cleric, we could have played the Frostwood Warlord, and that would get a 6/6 on the board. Then you trade the 2/3 and the 1/1 into one of the 2/3s. So he's left with 4 attack on the board, which would be difficult to deal with the 6/6. This may have been a better play. I think at this point he did have a polymorph in his hand, so we would still lose out, but then we could follow up with a Boulder Fist Ogre and he would have no answer. So that could have been a better play. As you can see later on, there's also here where he plays a Steam Surger, and we have 7 mana this turn. So because the Steam Surger directly contests the Chill Wind, I ended up polymorphing it. Synergy, since this card is an elemental. Let us do this for now. But what might have been better was to actually play the Ogre out early. So another example of playing out another minion earlier. And it would allow him to trade 5/4 back into my Chill Wind, but my Ogre would still be alive. So we have that as well. We had to do something. Also, there's something at the start of the game where I mentioned 3 mana, which we should, because it will grow. Here. And now we have 2 options to kick Korora. We can use a Frostbolt, which we just added into our deck. So I mentioned the Frostbolt. And then I mentioned the second option. Or another option is to hit this and then Hero Power. That, in retrospect, would have been the better option. But I think I was a Frostbolt. I was worried about it being 2/1 and then the opponent could ping it, but that was really not to worry about, because they would waste mana just to ping this down. So saving the Frostbolt could have helped later on when we actually needed to remove one of our opponent's bigger minions. So some examples there in which we can, always be looking for ways we can improve our play and not just blame it on RNG or pay to win decks or something like that. Which, it's still a part, but there's still the gameplay element. You gotta play correctly. Okay, so let us go through the Expert AI. If you defeat all of them, you'll get another 100 gold that you can use to buy another pack. So let us level up our mage. Because we will want a class to get to level 20 so we can unlock the Tavern Brawl mode.
Jaina versus Jaina!
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Let's try and be quick about this. I won't do as much explanation as I've done in the past, but I'll point out cards that you haven't seen. Standard Mana Worm.
Someday I'll be just like you!
Followed by Sorcerer's Apprentice. This is probably the best 1-2 combo you could have in terms of tempoing out minions for mage, both from the classic
I hope
set.
you like my invention. I can taste the mana.
Oh, that's pretty bad. Mana Addict, not seen too much in the classic set. Yeah, not seen too much, and it's in the classic set. Because the attack is really only effective for that turn. Oh, but it's actually proving pretty useful here. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's devastating.
We must cleanse the Sunwell. We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Let's just hope that's not Mirror Entity number 2. Oh god.
Push forward.
Job done.
That's no good.
Tadingo! Yeah! Job
Still
done.
dead. Try again.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Okay. This is a better early start this time. Do they always have Mana Worm? In this case, let's do this.
I can taste the mana.
Alright, that's pretty good.
We have many secrets.
This way we're tempoing out minions.
Don't mess with Tusk.
We have many secrets.
Oh. Well, now we can use the Frostbolt if we have to. We don't have to. I think this is still better.
Suck steel,
Yeah,
swine.
what's better? Do we trade as well?
Suck steel.
No. Wild card. This is from the Hall of Fame. Before it used to be part of the classic set. Let's just go face. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty unlucky as well. That dies to it. Oh, we could do this though. Still not ideal.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Sure.
For the Horde!
Oh, not again. I missed damage. Wow, it must have been pretty bad for this to be happening. Yeah, it's counterspell. Expected.
For the Horde! For the Alliance!
Let's just do that. Actually, wrong way.
I hope you
Play
like
this
my
first.
Job's done.
Yeah. At least they're dead.
Jaina versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
I hope you like my invention.
Job's done.
Okay, pretty good target to get sniped on. Like, you'd get more value if it was a, you know, minion with more health. Yeah, this is Scavenging Hyena. Can be very strong.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Though you did just play it by itself, so it's not quite as good. But if you happen to have other beasts on the board and they die, it's becoming huge. It does win games by itself. Let's just ping it down. Oh, could do this. Okay then. That's a little bit annoying.
To my side.
Oh. Just dies directly. Oh, he's going face. Which means I can ping this down if I want. Or I could play Shad Sun Cleric. Do both. Yeah, why not? Frostbolt here is not so good because you don't play any
We
other
must
minion this
cleanse
turn.
the Sunwell.
Of course this trade is better for him. Aha! Savannah Highmane. This card is, in the classic set, it's deemed so good for like mid-range hunter builds that it's sometimes joked at as the free-to-play legendary because it's that good. Because even if I kill it, it still summons 2 2/2s. Which will be 3 2s if I don't kill this Leok. Why don't we just do this?
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
So, Hunter Secrets cost 2. Mage Secrets cost 3, and Paladin Secrets cost 1. And the Rogue Secrets cost 2 as well.
I hope you like my invention.
Would you look at that?
Oh! What a perfect clear for that.
Tadingo!
Let's play these two. Oh, there we go. Explosive trap. Oh, the second one. Oh. Oh. That could have been bad. Probably want to do this now.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Let's just clear the board. Unless he plays another explosive trap. Nope. Our Hunter Hero Power is wearing us down.
Would you look at that? For the Alliance!
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
You asked for it.
Let's play the Blood Fen Raptor because warriors have weapons. That could be a weapon right now. Oh, okay, Raging Worgen. Classic set. So, pretty good at while it's damaged, but let's just tempo out more minions. Let's kill it. Got my huge strike.
May my ancestors...
Oh, that's annoying.
Tadingo!
Oh, there's the weapon.
I hope you like my
We
invention.
must cleanse the Sunwell.
To my command!
Oh. Could be a little bit of a problem.
Tadingo!
For now, we just need to get out our minions. Oh. Do we leave that? So we have enough for lethal next turn. Never mind.
One shot, one kill.
Thirsty.
That order though. All the damage minions got damaged a lot, especially with that whirlwind. And he played it last. So instead we got kind of screwed because we were too greedy. We played too many minions.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Let's kill that.
Push forward. Try this.
Ah, whoops. That's pretty bad. Okay, we want to kill this. We force him to eat up this or not? Quite next turn.
May my ancestors watch over.
It's time for a little blood.
Ah, Money Berserker. This is essentially the same as Torrent Warrior, except Torrent Warrior costs 1 more mana, and the only benefit it has is Taunt, so it's not too good stat-wise.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Yeah, we don't want to ping any of these at this point. Ah.
Don't mess with Tusk.
We still don't want to ping that, do we?
They are bend to my command.
We're pretty close to winning with the fireball in our hand. Let's
We
just play
must
this
cleanse
out.
the Sunwell.
X marks the spot.
Mm.
I hope you like my invention.
So I'm dumb.
What you looking at?
Because we're else just game armor.
Back to work.
Oh god. Oh, we win. We still win. This is like not exactly a great win.
If you're sure.
Jaina versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
Okay, we got some early minions. Huh. Fairy Dragon. 3-2. From the classic set. If you ever need 3-2, this one's, you know, pretty decent. I can't use Frostbolt against it.
That's not a valid target.
We just gotta contest it with our own 3-2. Oh, Flame Tongue Totem. This is a staple of Shaman decks, especially aggressive ones. It's a basic card. You earn it when you level up, of course. Kinda just want to put
We
another
must
minion out.
cleanse the Sunwell.
Let's definitely kill that.
Job done.
Thing is, this still trades in. Except they decide to go face. So. So we can do this. Therefore, our minion gains value, it still survives. Let's frostbolt that. Play the other raptor.
Push
Trade that in.
forward.
Oh, well, that's pretty good. Except it gives him overload, which means that 2 of his mana crystals will be locked for next turn. So he had 4 mana, he'll only have 3 mana next turn, plus 2 locked ones. Let's just play
The
this.
frost wolves stand ready.
Okay. Would I rather play the big minion? Could get Hex.
For the horde.
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. We didn't want that to happen. Oh wow. Oh wow. Could be dead. We're definitely killing that. That's why the Flame Tongue is so strong at that point. It allowed this 1/1 to deal 6 damage to us. Let's play Ooze. Oh, draw cards first. Play Ooze. This is so strong. We haven't been able to
We
get rid of
must
this.
cleanse the Sunwell.
We should be able to win from here though. We have 4 cards, they have none. Could use Frostbolt. At this point, let's try and end it quickly. Oh! Okay. Lava Burst, decent 5 damage. Gives you 2 overload though. So if you think about that's like... Think about Mage's Fireball, which is deal 6 damage for 4 mana. This is deal 5 damage for 3 mana, but you overload for 2. So essentially costs 5 mana in total. Which is not that great. But the overload kind of, you know, makes it so that you can play it this turn. Let's ping that. Play the Stormwind. And this should be good enough. Not quite.
Tazdingo!
Oh, we got punished. I thought that we should ping that.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
'Tis for doom hammer.
Oh, we got punished. I thought that we should ping that.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Oh, okay.
For the horde.
It kind of paid off. Wild growth. Power of the wild. Alright. This could be a pretty good buff card if you have a wide board. So having lots of minions out. Wrath, very classic card to have, appears in lots of decks because it's very flexible. Deal 3 damage to a minion, good removal. Deal 1 damage to a minion, but you get to draw a card as well. You get to choose.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Harvest Golem. Nice value 3 drop because it has a death rattle. Means it sticks on the board even after it dies, and you get 2/1 from it. So it's essentially 3/4 in stats in total. We could kill it, or we could raise a Fen Hunter. Kind of like
Don't
this.
mess.
Push forward.
One shot, one.
No, that gets rid of that. Gets rid of that. Oh, yes. He had a second one. That makes that pretty bad then.
Why?
Let's try that.
Where shall I strike?
Tempo. Let's trade in there. Oh god.
Me smash.
Well, there's the laugh. Pretty good here.
I hope you like my invention.
Oh, nice. Set up that board for the Frostwolf. That's pretty annoying though. Oh, we could do this instead.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
I must safeguard the land.
Oh! Oh, it's a 2 damage and a bite. This is not really that strong of a card because it kind of a swipe is far better than the bite because swipe does 4 damage to a minion and 1 damage to all other minions. To a character actually, because you can also attack the face with it. Let's just
Behold
place
the might of Stormwind!
secure the board.
My eyes are open.
Drink with me, friend.
Oh. Alright, let's buff these
We
up.
must cleanse the Sunwell.
The frost wolves stand ready.
We don't want them trading into a 4-3 while we have the choice.
My eyes are open.
But this is pretty much lethal.
One shot, one kill.
Okay. That's what you do if you want to remove a minion, but unfortunately there's too much else on the board.
For the whole.
Oh, what?
That minion already
Push
attacked.
forward.
Oh god. I swear I dragged it
Already
up.
attacked.
Dingo! Yes! Get in there and fight, maggot!
For the whole.
Nice.
Now, you'll need card packs to improve your deck.
Nice. Another classic pack.
Jaina versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
I feel icky.
Lipino. Can be a fairly aggressive statted minion. Not statted minion, just a fairly aggressive minion because he can deal damage to enemy hero when it dies. It used to be a 2-1, which was really strong until it got nerfed.
Medic!
Well, that traced directly in there. That's pretty crappy, to be honest.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Let's trade it back. Oh god, no minions. Let's play the Chillwind.
What we do.
So you pre-traded, basically clearing the whole board for me. Do I play this as well before I do it? Oh no, we play the Ogre.
I feel icky.
Okay. I think at this point we can just ignore it. Let's just play Stormwind Champion. Could play these two.
The frost wolves stand ready.
That's a bit better than Stormwind. Oh, that's annoying. Trade it into it again. Oh, we're doing that. That's a bit annoying. Well, there's a way we can preserve that. Instead we do this. Guess this works okay. We still win.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back.
You asked for it.
That might have been a bad play because
I smell
the rogue didn't. It didn't weapon up. Usually a rogue weapon on turn 2 is this very strong play. This one.
Give me a quest.
Questing adventure. If rogues are good at comboing out many cards
Drink with me, friend.
in a single turn, so questing adventure becomes, you know, a decent card. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh god. It's only gonna keep growing if we don't trade into it.
quest failed.
The light protects me.
This is our town,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, beat it.
So Defiance Ringleader can give you those, the extra 2-1, 2 mana. So you're basically getting 4-3 in mana with a combo. There's 5 attack on the board. What's the chance he has like assassinate or something? Okay. That's very interesting. What does this card do? That was a waste of a weapon charge, to be honest. So she basically buffed up a weapon when it only had 1 charge left. When she had enough mana to play the weapon first. Do we need cards or do we need stats?
I hope you like my invention.
I think this is okay.
Tadingo!
Yep. Oh, head crack. You're gonna have some trouble comboing that next turn. This is not really a good card. 3 mana to only deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Now you think about it, this. Yeah, this. It's not good value.
Tadingo!
Rogues even have a card called Sinister Strike, which does 3 damage to the enemy hero for 1 mana. And we got the Ravenhawk Assassin, which is okay-ish, but
I hope you like my invention.
need some more cards.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
That's pretty good.
For the Alliance!
Jaina versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Let's just play the ooze on turn 2.
The light protects me.
The paladins have weapons though.
For the crusade!
Ah. That's actually pretty annoying. Problem with playing Razorfen is that this still gets free trade. Then again, this is not really mana efficient either. Ah, probably should have traded.
The light protects me.
Reporting for duty.
Oh yeah, let's do that. I mean, we can ping down something again, but this is not what we're supposed to be doing. Good example of what not to do.
Your magic shall not.
You don't want to be wasting mana pinging down stuff and then falling behind on the board, like now. You can always frostbolt.
I hope you like my invention.
Your magic shall not save you.
Okay. It just gets silenced twice. So paladins do have secrets. The question is, do they play them? Ooh, you play it next turn. Let's get rid of that high attack minion.
Yes. To Northred.
Oh, that's pretty good. This is Argent Commander. It's always been a decent card in Classic because it gives you charge and Divine Shield, so you basically get a free attack of 4 attack, and it survives the next turn. It'll be hard for me to deal with. I mean, this is gonna be a weird play, but let's try
Don't
it.
mess with
We
us.
must cleanse the Sunwell.
This way we're spread out. We can trade.
I'll never tell.
Because his minions are pretty small, except for this.
Reporting for duty.
That could be a problem. We gotta kill both of those secret creepers. Ah, we only have big minions. There's a problem if it's a repentance. It is a big problem if it's a repentance.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Okay, it isn't.
Suck steel, swine.
Push
Let's do that.
forward.
Oh, Noble Sack. Fair
Get
enough.
down!
Suck steel, swine.
Problem is if you place in a secret, they kind of get buffed up heaps. Let's do that. I mean, our Stormwind is under direct threat. That's a decent polymorph target.
Reporting for duty.
So let's do it.
The frost wolves stand ready.
We need the biggest. We need to remove threats from the board. Oh! That's good at getting rid of big minions.
Reporting for duty.
Classic card. Very good if you want to play the control role in Paladin. play this
I hope you
first.
like my invention.
Yeah. Oh god. This is getting pretty close now. We have to trade the old Hobble. We're getting pretty low. Now it could be another noble sack, which would be annoying.
Oh,
Let's do this
if you're
first.
sure.
Get down!
No redemption. Oh, so maybe we should kill one of these first.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
At this point we want him to have a little as broad as possible. If he has another Blessing of Kings, we're dead. That can't be a noble sack anymore.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, let's play this first. Nice. Then we play the Bolt Fist. Then we ping these. It should be an easy win from now. Oh, never mind, we lose. Unfortunate. Let's try that again. We're pretty close.
Jaina versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
It's alright.
The
Just
light
I'm just thinking about the
protects
curve, it's not so great. See, like, we don't want to coin out stuff, but then we have to play that next turn if we don't get the 2-drop.
Reporting for duty.
So I should always mug in this, most of the time. Could just ping instead. No,
I
let's do
hope
this.
you like my invention.
For the crusade!
Ah, this again. Who would have thought Scarlet Crusader would be such a card? That's... We happen to open it in the classic pack and use it pretty well. Okay. Problem is, we play another Chillin' Yeti, it just dies. Trades it in, so let's play this instead. Let that eat up a weapon charge. There we go.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, what could that be? Well, we had to. We could play this. That might be better. What's the chances to get against repentance? So
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
okay, it's not repentance. Oh, it's redemption.
Reporting for duty.
Oh,
To Northrend.
no, this again. Let's just play this. We know it's not going to reduce the health, so...
To Northrend.
Oh dear, we don't want to see that. Jeez.
cleanse the Sunwell.
Let's try and eat up as much as those minions
Your
as we
magic
can.
shall not save you.
Oh man. Second true silver already.
The frost wolves stand
Push
ready.
forward.
Ah,
Get down!
you're already dead. Unfortunately, this is where I'm just not thinking properly.
Jaina versus Uther.
I will
This
fight
is the lazy
with
mindset
honor.
you can fall
You
into
asked
very
for it.
easily. A lot of the time, sometimes, if you're not paying attention. It's where the once winnable becomes... Oh, I just not winning. Oh, maybe I just need better cards.
The light protects me.
At this point, I would argue adding some extra cards would help.
Reporting for duty.
Don't mess with us.
Yeah, let's try that.
Not on my watch.
Okay.
Suck steel.
Oh god. What is this madness? Just in case he plays another secret.
Your magic shall not save you.
Which she does. Okay, good, that wasn't noble sack. Still want to save this for the weapon, don't we?
Tazdingo!
That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah. At least we can now kill the weapon.
Reporting for duty.
We don't. It's not a very good tempo play on that efficiency. So let's do that.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Oh god.
Reporting for duty.
That could be another noble sack, which would be in trouble.
Would you look at that?
Okay, good.
Reporting for duty.
Because if we'd done that, that would have been a lot worse. Okay, it's bad, but could have been a lot worse.
Reporting for duty.
So that's probably a noble sack then. Could be another redemption.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
This is pretty good. Oh my god, second one.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, let's just put Stormwind. Oh, we have that option. But if we... We're gonna trade this in after we play Stormwind, but it's gonna die to that.
Behold the
So we need
might
to
of
ping it down.
Stormwind!
Oh my god.
Get down! Follow the rules.
Oh, this card is so annoying.
Reporting for duty.
You don't see it too much, but when you do see it, yeah, really annoying.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Let's kill that.
Follow the rules.
Okay. It's actually not that
For duty.
effective. That's pretty bad trading as well. Okay, fine, let's just do this. I'm pretty sure you already used both true silvers, so I'm an idiot for keeping it.
Forward.
And I did the wrong minion.
For the alliance.
I should ping this one down.
Not on my watch.
Oh, good. Punished.
Reporting for duty.
Draw cards first. Okay, we win. Anyway.
For the alliance.
Didn't even need to draw cards. Okay, finally got that. Last one. Oh. Sorry, just like the quality of this is not so great compared to my previous videos and stuff. I'm just tired at this point. I just want to get expert AI over and done with. Then we can focus on actual ranked playing against players, because that's where the real challenge is.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
You asked for it.
Okay. We can coin this turn.
Ooh, you're in trouble.
Nice. Trades right into it. What did he discard? Mortar Coil.
Not a morning
Oh, Mint Master. This is a pretty interesting minion. Because they can, you know, summon 1/1s from its own... sacrificing its own health every turn to summon 1/1s. And 1/1s can be buffed, they can be... you can trade, that sort of thing. Let's do this.
Don't mess with
And let's damage that so it won't summon so many. Okay. So there we go. It's dead now. Let's just play both of these. This is weak to Hellfire though.
Who dares
Oh,
summon
Doomguard.
me?
Doomguard is one of the strongest cards for Warlock in the classic set. You get 5/7 in stats and it's charge, but the price is that you discard 2 cards from your hand. So in cases where you know, you've already established a board and you play Doomguard, that's really good. Because the cards in your hand don't matter as much. And you can always life tap with Warlock. So that's why this is a pretty quintessential Warlock card. Do we want to polymorph that? Because it's already lost half its health. Let's do it. So we play the chill and yet he just dies anyway.
I am not a morning person.
Okay. I mean, probably should have done that first. So now we can just... Ah, maybe the... Buffin's gonna die, but
Why
it's not
do
that
you
bad.
call? Why do you call?
I thought that's gonna be trading first, of course. It's a trading up. Let's do this
The frost
first.
wolves stand ready.
That. Take that down.
Put this apple on your head.
Because if we didn't bring that down, we have 2 1/1s. Oh, knife juggler. Classic card. Has made a resurgence in the past few expansions. You summon a lot of small minions with the knife juggler, it can do pretty sizable amount of damage to your opponent's board. Could be worth a polymorph as well. Yeah, don't want to lose our advantage. Oh, could. This is fine. There's no. Oh, forget it. Use Hall of Fame cards.
Summon me.
This is a pretty strong Hall of Fame card for like what's known as Zoolock in Wild, of course. Buffing out your minion but dies. But if you just trade it in or you do face damage, it doesn't really matter. Ugh.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Oh.
Put this apple on your head.
So Warlocks need a board or another win condition to compensate for their low health. So they can even heal if they need to. Let's just do this.
Dingo.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay.
You're enjoying now.
Well, that's pretty annoying.
Do I have to?
That's really annoying. You just gotta play these 2 out.
What you looking at?
Put the pressure. Yep. Easy enough. Killed his own blood imp. That way.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Okay, defeated every expert AI hero. 100 gold. Alright. Just gotta go to sleep now.